We are making a ranch slaw.
That's right.
Guys, welcome back to Cooking with OTK.
Yes, it's kind of a take on coleslaw, but we use our OTK Ranch. You can go to the website, outdoortestkitchen.org, to get that recipe. And honestly, I would say you couldn't substitute. You couldn't get a store-bought ranch as good as ours.
Definitely need to make the OTK ranch. I mean, or at least make your own ranch.
And not from a packet, but
yeah, packet ranch is, you might as well just buy the bottle ranch.
yeah, and buy some slaw mix.
But anyways, off the soapbox.
This is a ranch slaw. It's just a take on a good coleslaw. Not super sweet for those who don't like the super sweet slaws, like Junior here.
Yep, I really don't. This slaw is one of the very few slaws that I will kill a whole bucket of them.
Yes, that is
or
true.
A Tupperware, like one of these.
You have eaten the whole thing.
I ate a whole one. So
before I even had any.
It is good. It's definitely good.
So, but this is kind of a different take. Now we have a Tbsp recipe that is similar to this in flavor profile, but we wanted to kind of expand what can you take a ranch dressing and do. So a lot of times we'll take a jar of ranch when we go out. And so we have it, so we might as well figure out things that we can have it multiple uses and not just having ranch on everything.
Exactly.
And so this is just one of the great ways, and what I tell you, it's amazing on barbecue sandwiches, either pork, beef, or just as a good side with some fried fish. And it's super easy. The hardest part is making the ranch, but if you watch anything about our ranch, you will know that we recommend you have that on hand at all times.
Exactly. So as long as you follow our guidance on having it on hand 24/7, this recipe is
simple
as
and easy
as it can get.
And so first we're just gonna take just a simple bowl, because we don't want to mix in all this crazy stuff. We just want one bowl, make it easy. And we're using the bag slaw mix, a 16-ounce bag. You could also chop your own cabbage if you want that, but let's be honest, sometimes if I'm camping or I just want an easy meal, cutting up a head of cabbage isn't what I want to do. I want it simple. So this is breaking down, making something very simple to execute, but flavor that you wouldn't imagine. First things first, we're gonna make our dressing. We have our ranch.
Don't pour it out.
1 cup of that. So I'm just gonna put it in a little measuring cup. Of course, you could eyeball if you're good with your eyeballs. Once we got that in there, we don't need the ranch anymore.
Oh.
Don't eat it. He'll eat it. He will eat it all. So this is really simple. Thank you. All right, we're gonna start with our dry ingredients. So we're just gonna go with 1 teaspoon of garlic powder to add a little extra. I know the ranch already has garlic in it, but we're just adding it. A teaspoon of onion powder. A half teaspoon of black pepper, and we do a coarse grind pepper.
Yes.
Very rarely do we use a fine pepper. If we're using a fine pepper, it's a white pepper.
Yeah, that's pretty much the case.
And then 2 teaspoons of a cane sugar. This is going to give it kind of the little sweetness, but not too much sweetness. The sweetness that sometimes people don't like, you will like this because it's not too much.
Exactly.
A nice little sweet kiss of sugar. 2 teaspoons of that.
Last but not least,
We're gonna take our really good Bragg apple cider vinegar. You could drink it, and it's good for you to drink. 3 tablespoons. Oh, a little extra. Won't hurt nobody.
yeah, there's nothing wrong with that.
All right, and you're just gonna incorporate, mix this all together. You could use a whisk, but I don't have one, and I don't want to do any more dishes.
It's as simple as that.
In this bowl, once we get this all mixed up, we're simply just gonna dump in our slaw, toss everything together, and then we're gonna let it sit for at least half an hour to an hour. So if you're making barbecue or grilling something, I would make this first, stick it in your fridge or stick it in your cooler, and then go ahead and make your other thing. Because the longer this sits, the better it tastes.
That's true, and that goes for any coleslaw, no matter the kind of coleslaw you're making. You want to make sure you give your coleslaw some time to marinate.
Yes. All right, you want to take a little taste of the dressing?
I just stick my little finger in there. Oh yeah.
See, that's a cool slaw. It's not what your guests would ever expect.
No, and it's not even like what you probably thinking it tastes like. It's spot on. So now we're just gonna add our bag of coleslaw cabbage, I guess.
Yeah, it's just a tricolor mix. Simple. Again, we want things to be easy for y'all so that you will try it. So we made it super hard who would try it. I mean, sometimes I do like working on complicated recipes, but if I've been out hiking or fishing and get back to the campsite or get back home from work, I don't want to spend 2 hours trying to make a dinner.
No, definitely not.
Even though I love to cook, delicious is key.
Yeah, delicious is the key.
Now, I'm not gonna go simple and disgusting.
No, that's why we don't go to McDonald's.
Exactly. And we like to eat actual food.
Yeah.
As you can see, it is all stirred in. You wanna just give it a little taste to see where it's at?
Yeah, definitely. I would love to give it a taste.
All right, we're going in for a little taste.
Taste time. Yeah.
It's good, isn't it?
That's good.
That's a really fun, easy slaw that goes great with barbecue, fish.
And seriously,
That is really good.
this is coming from somebody that does not like coleslaw.
Someone didn't shut off their alarms. We're right in the middle of something. All right. And the best thing is, we're gonna put this in a container, throw it back in the fridge, let it sit there for about 30 minutes and even up to an hour, it doesn't matter.
Yeah.
Tomorrow will be even better.
Oh yeah.
But guys, just give this a try. It's simple, it's easy.
Super easy. And the best part is we've got some pulled pork working. So here in about 40 minutes, we're gonna eat some of this with some pulled pork.
Oh yeah, and that's why we started this. So while that pulled pork is just working its magic, this will work its magic in the fridge.
Exactly.
So guys, till next time, now remember to like, subscribe, push the little bell button, all that fun stuff, comment. We'll go over all that with you later. But most importantly, try this recipe. Go to our webpage, outdoortestkitchen.org, or you can look down in the description. All right, now remember, keep camping and keep cooking. Yeah.
Are the measuring spoons dirty?
Oh no, I left them over there.
I got it.
I cleaned them. I left them in the dish pit clean.
Hey. Yes, you did. Hey, and you dried them.
Yes.
Good job. You turn around and it's empty.
I wouldn't be surprised.
It's okay. This is good. It's a good cut. It's funny.
All right.